to this.
Oh my god. Hello, everyone. Hi. We're here on time. It's incredible.
Don't get used to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. I'm going to be late from now on. This is the one time they get it.
That's fair. That's fine.
No, that's
What?
Wednesday.
I'm going to continue to arrive precisely when I mean to.
I thought you were an artificer.
I say you're not a wizard.
No, I'm talking IRL.
Oh,
okay.
Arrive precisely when he.
The real you's the wizard. Got it.
Wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he needs to.
Precisely when he needs to.
Before we get into everything, I saw a thing, and it was like every time I watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy, 5 minutes into the movie, this is my favorite scene. 10 minutes later, no, this is my favorite scene. 10 minutes later, oh, this is actually my favorite scene.
Yeah.
And it's so true.
The internals of a dog's mind. Everything is my favorite thing.
All right, let me drop some links in chat for everybody that's hanging out. By the way, thanks again. Algorithm stuff. By the way, thanks again for Wolf for coming in for the last 3 episodes. If you're out there, buddy, really appreciated you coming in and hanging out and blasting. It was a blast having you. Hearts up.
It was a hell of a time.
If you guys want to support us for as little as $1, we do have a Patreon. It is patreon.com/rollgamers. Please do not sign up through Google app or the Apple Store. It will drop you like a 25% surcharge. It's ridiculous.
Pull up a web browser.
We also have a merch store at
Whichever one is your
shop.fourthwall.com. I am sitting down this next weekend with our merch guy, and we're going to try, or our wonderful designer, Josh, and we're going to try and figure out how to get more merch up and figure out what is going on with fourthwall.com. And also, if you guys want to check us out, we do dual stream to YouTube, and which we'll be stopping shortly once my actual NOS system comes in. It was supposed to be delivered last week. It's still not here. We'll be uploading the VODs the day after instead when that happens. So go check us out and subscribe over there. Don't you love technology? I think that's about it, actually. Because last week, you all fought back down through the sewers, underneath Stillben, through part of the Clasp base, and were confronted by the Briarwoods. After a brief combat encounter using his mist form, Silas was able to escape. Yeah, I totally agree. Bonus points if it's rats.
Rats or spiders. It's always the first quest.
Mm-hmm. And, then had an interesting conversation with Hark of the Clasp. He let you look in the vault and take some things. And then you guys were going to get cleaned up and had dinner with him to further discuss plans for Stillben. And that is where we left off. Party, what would you like to do? How long did it take you?
First, I would like to recognize that TMNT reference right there. In chat.
Yes. How long did it take you to find
I'm just curious, like, where was the pineapple pizza one? Because I know the turtle.
Just type in :pizza and see what comes up. And I was like, that seems good enough.
Try :pizza.
Oh my god, that's actually a global emote. What?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, Wolf, did you just hear our praises of you? I hope you did.
Yeah. Anyways.
So are we still in this? Are we still like in like where we left off? We were supposed to go to dinner, right? So
yeah, you guys were gonna get cleaned up and then go to dinner.
Okay.
Yeah, how long do we have?
It's like 3:30-ish, so probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Supper.
I'll sit down and resummon
Supper.
Drix. In that case, take a little over an hour to do that.
It gives you time to ritually cast Identify on a bunch of stuff.
I will do that.
Okay, cool.
So what have we got?
Oh, we talked about this last time after. You guys got a
We talked about it off stream.
We did talk about it off stream, that's right. They got a Wand of the War Mage +1, Boots of Elvenkind, 2+1 weapons, and a Broom of Flying.
Is Luca doing anything on this short rest? This little like downtime?
I think nothing in particular. It's a
Demi will
sorcerer. It doesn't
say-
have anything to do. Its life is so simple.
God, I'm jealous.
Demi will say, well, I can finally take you up on going on a little flight together if you're interested.
Oh, now? Sure.
I mean, now's a better time than any, right?
I guess.
And go see the sunset. Nice evening fly.
You make it sound so good. Sure. just
When we get
survive
outside,
more vampires.
above game, fair enough. When we get outside, Demi will just kind of like tap Luca and be like, "Tag, you're it," and then take off on the broom.
Luca sort of just like ripples as the tag goes through it.
I do cast
And-
fly when I do that.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it will just sort of like take a great big gulp of air and sort of float up like a balloon. Just straight up get some altitude. And just sort of see where Demi goes for a few moments.
When we're looking above Stillben, do we just see at like, is it all just kind of like swamp and bog, or is there any like is there any beauty to the terrain? I mean, there's beauty in everything, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there beauty?
I mean, it kind of depends on what you think of as beauty. Like the Catal Swamp is like dense vegetation. You know, like there is something about, you know,
Probably you're getting like the nice overhead view with less of the smell.
yeah. You're getting the view of just how like vast and dense this swamp is, and on the and bonus, you don't have to smell it when you get above it.
Yeah, I think Luca will just sort of hover there and observe the surroundings, see if it can see, you know, any spaces in the trees where the ruins were that they just blew the crap out of.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys can see that. And as the sun starts to set on the east coast of Taldori here, can I get both you guys to make perception checks? See what you guys can see.
Nice.
Yeah, it's important.
I'm gonna use my passive 19 because I rolled an 8.
Okay.
We'll use my passive 11. Because I rolled a 7.
I think, Luca, you probably would see one or two of these. Demi, you would see more. You start to see as dusk falls, just like little tiny, like flickering lights out in the swamp. It's just like...
Is he okay?
Like, I hope so. He's not up on the broom. I'm not worried about him.
Dusk
Insert
falls.
Wilhelm scream
It took
here.
me a minute to get that. Sorry. It's like what?
It's a joke that's been made a few times.
The moment you said it, I
various
dropped my chair down.
You were ready for it. There are a
Oh,
few,
yeah.
like, almost like campfires and, like, little tiny lights from, like, half-sized doors and windows from where you guys are up in the swamp. You know, there's a couple, the Katal Swamp is somebody who's, both of you are well-read. Are occasionally home to, like, bullywog camps and things. And you can probably what they are.
Look, I'm assuming those are the natural inhabitants of this area. You ever read about them?
Not in great detail. It's never really my area of interest and study, unfortunately. Or, well, I didn't have enough time to get to it in my interests. But I hope they will also benefit from not having the lizard men, the lizard folk around bothering them. They can rest a little easier as well.
And think about all those families that we can help by having the resistance actually come in and get them the supplies they probably really need.
Help ease their minds a bit.
I mean, we've been so wrapped up with the resistance and everything that's going on in the world. And, like, I know that we're helping people, but when you think about the class and how they have this kind of conglomerate over this area, to the people, like the real people, just like the everyday, like people we love, how are their lives?
Well, isn't there some saying about rising tide lifts all boats or something such? Hopefully, even if the tide only inches up a little, it will still bring some solace to these people. And I don't know, hopefully they won't have to fight.
You're right. I came from a small town, kind of like this. It wasn't quite these circumstances, but we were just a provincial fishing village. I wanted so much more for my life, and I went on this journey trying to find happiness, and I really just learned happiness was inside me the whole time. I just kind of had to accept my circumstances.
I guess I sort of came out of the mountains and stumbled my way into civilization, and from there my path sort of, I was guided up to the academy and urged to come here, but can make my own path now a bit more easily. Kind of nice. And I don't know, maybe it's just the dragon in me, but hopefully I can make the path others walk easier for them.
I think that's what we're all meant to do. So take the wisdom we've gained, kind of pass it along. Everybody has to go on their journey, but
Right.
when someone's experienced it before, at least we can help shine a light on the path.
Hopefully, though I've tread far fewer paths than the rest of you have thus far. Before we arrived here, at least.
Can I ask you something?
You may.
What path led you to the academy? Like, was it happenstance, or did someone advise you to go there?
Quest for answers, I suppose. Wanting to learn more seemed like the best place to do it. That's where all fingers were pointing, and I followed them. Though the fingers
My
were typically curious mages. So I'm not sure they directed my path with a certain bias, I've learned. Since I am quite a magical curiosity.
Well, knowing what you know now and the places that you've traveled, if you were looking for answers and you had all the knowledge you have now, where would you have gone instead of the academy?
Instead, well, I don't know. It maybe wasn't always the happiest path that I walked, but I'm not sure I would know what to do differently. If I could do better necessarily.
So you were happy with how you were treated there?
Not all the time, truth be told. But am I wrong in my understanding that that's just simply how mortals, humanoids are? Not everyone will treat you well.
I think that's the key phrase of what you said. Not everyone. But forgive me for speaking out of turn. The way that you speak of yourself, curiosity or something abnormal, I think that's just a reflection of the people that you've come across, not a reflection of you.
But have you ever met anything else like me?
To be honest, my life has been pretty sheltered as well. It's been all about books for me. I mean, there's something inside of me that's always been drawing me to the Feywild, and I studied everything about it, all the types of creatures, and I've even studied the Shadowfell some. And I know that there's so many mystical and wondrous things, but none of them are abnormal. I know that I can't say that I have met them, but it's kind of like a book can become a best friend, right? It takes you to another world, and you feel like you know that. You feel like you've lived it once you read it. So none of those things seem to be... I'm speaking out of turn again, but the way that you speak about yourself, it feels like you feel like you're like some sort of like abomination.
Luca gets really quiet at that and just sort of like lets the wind take over and maybe sort of drifts slowly as they ponder this. I just always sort of supposed it was freak chance, serendipity, whatever you want to call it. Like when lightning strikes the beach and makes curls of glass.
Don't you
Maybe
find
not.
that magnificent?
Yes, but also lonely at times.
Well, then you do understand being human after all. It's a very lonely experience being human. And I think we're all just searching for something. And I think that's love and acceptance. And I just want you to know that you're loved by all these people.
I guess I feel it. Not something I'd felt before, but sort of bond and unity I feel with you all. I learn more every day, I suppose.
As do I.
But to put a name to it, that seems like a good one. And then it will reach out with a pseudopod 10 feet, poke Demi, and say tag, and scoot off away at, what's my fly speed, 60 feet?
Yep.
Yeah. And then I'm sure we'll make our way back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cyrus gets Strix back. I'm sure Finnick is checking out his new weapon.
Yeah, swinging it around and making sure it's well balanced.
Feels pretty good.
What did we do with the boots above game?
I totally forgot.
Did we give them to Luca?
Those boots of elven kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot. I don't know if you gave them to Luca or Cragthor.
I don't have them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he doesn't have disadvantage on stealth anymore. Never mind.
Yeah, I'll take them so I can roll 2 4s at once for stealth checks. I can squelch in silence.
No matter how much help on stealth they have, they still squish in their boots.
Yeah.
Um,
Alright, so I'll take those then.
Yeah.
You. Oops.
And what did you guys do with the other +1 weapon?
Didn't Cade take it?
I'm taking that one.
Okay. Even though you already have a +1?
It's one that hits a little bit harder and also provides a separate damage type should the need arise.
Ah.
Because the War Mace, while great, it's bludgeoning. But a War
Yes.
Pick does piercing.
Oh, okay. Ooh, rainbows.
And then, of course, it also has the sap property, which is nice.
Yes.
It
It
doesn't in 2014 rules. Properties aren't a thing until 2024 rules.
Oh, that's right. Maybe it's only 2024.
Yeah, it
It wouldn't let me pick a
shows-
different one, unfortunately.
No,
well.
they got
I'm not
rid
looking
of
at
the
that.
2014 weapons for reasons which make sense. Is there anything you all else have to do before you go to dinner?
I think after we're done playing tag, Luca will offer a small seashell to Demi and just say, I collected these at the beach when I first set foot on Taldori, when we first arrived, and I don't know, you were different then, but it's a good memory for me and symbol of our time starting together, I suppose. And it will just offer one of the little pretty seashells it collected.
I'm gonna cherish this. And every time I think I see it, I'm gonna remember what you said about lightning striking the beach. And how magnificent that is.
Oh, thank you for the gift of flight.
Anytime.
To those of you who are still back underground, when you see Cyrus resummoning Drix, because I think the first time I did this, everyone was asleep, but he definitely has to he has like the brass brazier full of herbs in the middle, and he's got to probably with a piece of chalk just trace a pentagram on the ground, and he's lighting votive candles at each point of the star, and he's got to chant some shit in infernal, and it's very unsettling possibly to you, but you definitely get the sense that this isn't something he's doing because he wants to. This is something he's doing because he has to, and that his patron will be angry if he doesn't bring Drix back. Then
Caleb will be down there and he's just watching.
After Drix is returned, he'll just kind of hurriedly pick up all the votives and start get a rag and start scrubbing off the pentagram because he's kind of embarrassed.
Hello.
Hi.
That was fun, but let's not do it again.
Hopefully we won't have to.
Okay.
And
I'll go back invisible.
give him back his pouch.
Okay. Anything else anybody needs to do? Are those the boots with the fur and the Reeboks with the stripes? Sorry.
Luca putting the
That's
ooze
kind of
in
amazing.
shoes.
So what's for dinner?
Some kind of whole roasted lizard, but like a big lizard that's been like whole roasted. And then just some various and sundry sides and things.
There's a vegetable offering.
Yeah, there's a few vegetables.
Do we see Soren there, or is he
No,
somewhere else?
He is not at dinner.
Because we do have to break the news to him, I guess, at some point, that we weren't able to get him out of his pact just yet.
I refuse to accept that.
Okay. My table moved. As you all sit down with Harik for dinner, he, for lack of a better word, like eats big. Like big bites, big portion, like grabs like the whole leg of this lizard and like peels the skin off and just without really even setting it down on his plate. So we still have something to discuss, do we not?
We do. Were you able to talk to the powers that be?
I am the power that is in this town. So I've thought on it. And your request more so.
I appreciate that.
Seeing as all you are guaranteeing me a profit and sinking the myriad through your connections to Darrington and the Resistance, perhaps we could meet somewhere in the middle on this issue of my employee, as it were.
What do you mean by in the middle?
A mediator,
Seems to me like a
perhaps.
person's either free or they're not.
I will allow them to join the Resistance and go with you all on this. Is quest the right word?
Feels more like an inquisition.
Whatever terminology you use. But I will not remove their tattoo. So they can return to the clasp's employ when all of this is over.
When all of this is over, there are two possibilities. Either one, you'll be an extremely rich man, even richer than you currently are. Or two, you'll be dead, as will the rest of us. So when it's over, what makes you think you're still gonna have a need of Soren's services one way or the other?
Because the clasp always needs people like that.
What about what people like that want for themselves?
The unfortunate reality of our world is that not everyone can get what they want 100% of the time.
You're a thieves guild.
We are.
That's what I don't get. You're a thieves guild. Rogues and scalawags and not following anybody's rules but their own. That's your whole deal.
Yes.
Except for your rules, apparently. Everyone has to play by your rules.
By the clasp's rules, yes.
That just doesn't seem like the people you're trying to recruit are criminals and thieves. Controlling people, enslaving people, forcing people to work, that's not you. That's what the other people do. The people you steal from.
We are amoral. And I think you understand that. But we still have our own code that we follow.
That may be your world, but it's not mine.
Sure. Absolutely. You're not a member of the clasp.
In my world,
You don't have to follow our rules. I don't have to follow yours. I offered you what I think is a fair deal, which is more than a lot of people get when they walk into our domain.
It's a kind offer. I'm not sure Soren will be very happy with just a temporary reprieve from a life of servitude, but if that's all you're willing to give, I suppose we'll take it.
I just feel like taking your offer is being just as bad as you are. I'm still dictating somebody else's life and their choices.
Then
Because
why
what I
not
asked for
let
was
me
either
just let
black or
Soren-
white. I'm sorry, Kate. What did you say?
Why don't we just let Soren be the one to decide what he wants to do with this offer? We're talking about choices here. Apologies, for a moment it felt like we were making the decision for them, rather than let them make the decision themselves.
That I can agree.
Just think, Soren wants to be free and go off on his own and do his own thing. I don't think going to him with, hey, so you're still basically a slave, but we got permission to take you with us so you can come fight dragons with us and stuff. And then when it's all over, you're going to go back to your old life. I'm not sure any of that's what he wants.
Not what I would want.
Well, it is a big world out there. A lot can happen between now and then. Who knows? We're gonna be getting involved in a lot of fights, dealing with a lot of weird magic, weird creatures.
But if he was already a member of one organization and he was trying to get out of it, and we're supposed to just go to him and say, well, we weren't able to get you out of it, but you can join a second organization if you want to.
Right.
Like, I just, I mean, we can go talk to him about it, see if he's interested, but
Ultimately, the choice will be his.
it might be the first real choice he's been able to make in quite a while. One other thing, Harek.
Sure.
If we take this to Soren and he accepts and comes with us, I don't know where our quest will take us to try to defeat these dragons might take us to a lot of strange places. Some of our tasks might be very secretive and very sensitive. It might be very important for nobody to know where we are. And I don't like the idea of you being able to touch that sigil on your arm and know exactly where Soren is.
Sure, then we'll just cancel the deal.
What would it
That's
take
simple.
for you
No,
to
we're done.
let him go?
This conversation is done. Let's enjoy the rest of dinner.
Oh.
He'll finish eating. Put down his cup. And you should also be grateful that you're walking out of here with your lives. If my men weren't so beat up, I probably would have done something about it. What's the... You guys are fond of saying, so what's the saying? You don't look up. Well, a gift horse in the mouth.
Same goes to you on that one, Herrick. Remember, we saved your life.
Indeed.
Twice over.
That's why you got what you got.
Twice over. First, we blew the fuck out of those ruins and cut off the Lizardmen's reinforcements. And second, when we came down here when you were under attack.
And again, it's why you got what you got. The clasp does not give up assets very easily.
Well, I think we've all said all we needed to say. And we should take our leave and get out of your hair, and I'm sure some leaders of the resistance will be in touch shortly to talk about specifics.
I will leave you with one more thing. Maybe you don't. I don't know, comprehend about the nature of an organization like ours. We all start somewhere. And he'll pull down his shirt, and you will see the burn mark from where he used to have a magical sigil, too.
There's more than one way to get started, but I suppose we all choose our path.
Yes. We do, don't we?
Cyrus's meal is still only about half eaten on his plate, but he'll just put his fork down and stand up. Well, until we meet again.
Indeed.
Just turn and go.
Demi's just been staring at Hart this whole time. Hasn't touched her food. Sees Cyrus get up out of her peripheral and follows him.
Kate will polish off the last of the meat on his plate and give it up to Herrick. Hopefully our next meeting will be for a more profitable end. And follow the others.
Luca will discreetly deposit a couple bones, lizard bones, on its plate, having eaten what it wants, and follows the others out.
Finnick is going to make a hissing sound as he walks out.
Okay.
When we're all out of there, Demi says to the group, "Well, that went well."
When Finnick knows that no one else can hear him, be like, "Can we just go kill him?"
We can't kill him, we need him. Or the resistance does.
Yeah, but next time we can just let him die instead of saving him.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not going to help him again.
Agreed.
Well, there was an opportunity for something to have happened, but unfortunately, the deal was called off.
Well, how soon can we get out of here? This is about as long as I'd care to stay as a guest of somebody who talks to me that way.
We already sent the resistance a message, Faith.
Well, I haven't done it yet, because the day isn't necessarily over, and there's no telling what the fuck else might be out here trying to kill us. But I can send them a message before too long.
The bullywugs, they were called, with their little camps outside the city, are they receptive of visitors? I know their typical sizes and weights from books, but not really much important about them.
Well, I think it's worth checking out. They can't be any less hospitable than Harik. Guys, when me and Luca were flying, we did see some camps and little setups of what we were assuming are just like the local bullywugs. They're like an amphibious race of people. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of them, but I was hoping we could go check them out anyway.
Make a history check.
Can everybody?
Does it require proficiency?
Yeah, it would require
this one.
proficiency. Yeah.
Okay.
Would it required for Cade, because he has been through here before.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, you could roll. Cade could also roll for this.
Yeah.
Yay!
I'll
Cade doesn't have
give
wrestling history, he just remembers.
I'll give Cade guidance. Because I can't
It won't
roll.
matter, that's a natural one, fuck it. Cade
Well-
does
I
not
was gonna say,
remember a
can't
fucking
Cade
thing.
guidance himself?
I
No.
could, but it wouldn't matter here.
That's true.
Oh,
Guidance
fuck it.
to whoever needs
Guidance to Demi. Demi, roll for it.
4.
it. I think we've got
You remember there were
But I think-
bullywugs here, and that's about it. Demi, what did you get?
A 1 for the guidance, but a 27 total.
Oh my god.
Like you just met them.
They are extremely hostile. They like set up like punji pits and like spike traps and have like poison darts and stuff.
Great,
Demi
more fucking
casts
pygmies
Chronal
from
Shift
me,
and
too.
rewinds time to tell Luca the truth.
Return of the past.
best use of
Oh,
that
God.
spell. What I meant to say was
Retcon.
I cast Retcon, DM, does it resolve?
Yeah. Sure. This isn't Magic the
No,
Gathering.
counterspell.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what you
Cyrus
remember.
will just. I think Cyrus will just say
never
like,
mind then.
no. Well, I mean, it's already after dinner time. If we want to stay here tonight, that's fine. But I'm happy to just pack up and hit the road, and maybe we only make it a couple hours before we camp. But I'd rather camp, to be honest.
I mean, I don't have the tower tonight, but I could definitely give us a little bit of a hut.
As
Works
long
for
as
me.
you're all there and he's not, I'm happy.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Definitely more
Finnick will
secure
just
than
start
here.
walking. Finnick's had enough.
Before we leave, I'm gonna rip a piece of paper out of my journal and just write a note to Soren.
Okay.
And it'll just say like, sorry we had to leave in such a hurry. We tried, but Arek's not willing to let you go just yet. We'll be back. And we won't forget you. And I'll just sign it, the answer.
Okay.
And leave it in a place where I know he'll find it. Which I'm guessing after like 48 hours together, I probably know a spot.
Okay.
So, when it comes to forests and woods, the wilderness, trying to say, how good at all are you at surviving it? Are you tactical with it, or do we just kind of go about our way hoping for the best?
It's a little of column A and a little of column B.
Makes it more fun.
You try to prepare as
Ah.
best you can, but keep yourself flexible enough to change things should the need arise.
I'm shit at it.
So, above game, are any of us proficient in survival?
No.
You
I'm
are.
not.
Oh, but I
Kate sure
forgot.
is.
Okay.
-1,
'Cause old Demi
baby.
I have a +3, but I don't have survival in it anymore. So, I mean, I don't have proficiency in it anymore. So I was just wondering.
Yep.
After you say a column A and column B, Demi will say to you, if we're heading in the direction of those bullywogs, we probably should be on the lookout for any of the traps that they sent.
Well, where are we heading? Is it back in the direction of that, or back up to Zephyra?
DM.
Yeah.
Which direction were the bullywog camps?
They were kind of all around. You definitely noticed more to the north, though.
And are we heading to the west?
Yeah, you could go north.
According to this
You-
map right here, yeah.
You could go northwest and probably run into some of them,
Or avoid them?
or avoid them.
Can we just go west and avoid them entirely?
Yeah, you can just follow the road and hopefully avoid them entirely.
That wasn't ominous.
I don't know.
Yeah. There's something about that tone, sir. I don't like it.
What the DM says, hopefully.
Mm.
Well,
Perhaps we stay road adjacent.
I know that I told you that they're not very hospitable. And I made them seem pretty aggressive, but what I would like to know is, do you think that they work with the class? Or do you think they have a vendetta with the class?
I imagine they have a vendetta against anything that's not bullywog.
Yeah, that's true.
Why didn't we see them coming in? Were the lizard
Probably 'cause
folk
the lizard
keeping
folk
them
had
at
them.
bay?
Yeah.
Well, I guess let's just be careful. Shouldn't
What's
take
that
us
old
that
saying?
long to get out of here.
The saying is replacing one devil with another.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that saying. I've always just had the one.
I would hope you've only had just the one, otherwise there's going to be a fight for your soul when the day comes.
I'm guessing there probably will be anyway.
At least you have us to help you fight.
Damn right.
Appreciate you guys.
So which direction?
Imagine we follow the road, or at least adjacent to the road. Continue west
Yeah.
until we get out of the swamp.
Yeah, I think we just head due west until we're out of the swamp, and then we
We shift northwest
head towards Zephyra and rejoin the road further north.
Lead the way.
All right, you guys are heading out of town now.
Yes, sir.
All right. Being as it is dark, who doesn't have dark vision?
Got the light spell.
I don't.
I don't
We
know that we
don't
want
want
to
to be
use the
using
light
that.
spell. Yeah.
Don't
No,
all of us
so-
not have dark vision? Except Kragthor?
Kate has dark vision.
Ragtor
The
does.
survivalist has dark vision.
Right?
Got has
Does-
dark vision.
Oh.
Luca does Finnick? I forget if
Nope.
Tortles do or not. No?
So it's 3 and 3.
3 and 3.
All right, everyone get a buddy. Everyone get a sight buddy.
Oh, whoever
Eye
picks
slime.
Ragtor is screwed.
Buddy system.
I'm gonna take
Yeah.
him on an adventure.
Buddy system.
Let's also
Phoenix is made
do
for
a rope thing to keep everyone kind of together, so no one wanders off or gets picked off.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like the
Oh.
toddler leash for Kragthor.
I
Well,
actually
that's
think
what's gonna end up
like-
being.
if
Also
we're
accurate.
doing this at night though, maybe we should have someone scout like me that has dark vision that can run back and forth pretty quickly and just tie the others somewhat together with each other. Because if I can see, or Cade or whoever can go back and forth just to kind of scout and make sure we don't step into a bad situation.
Well, you have your earring now, too, so we can all
Yeah.
communicate with each other.
Big
New
time.
plan: leash all 3 of us to Cade and let Kragtor and Luca just go off on their own.
I wasn't trying to like.
No, I think that's
hijack
actually
it. I think
probably
it's
a better
good
idea.
Yeah.
It works though. It
Okay.
works,
Great,
though.
Cade is the adult in the room,
Yep.
chaperoning the field trip.
Oh
1000%.
no.
The Kate is the
Remember,
adult.
As you
Kragthor
all
will make
head
distractions
off,
happen.
I need Kragthor and Luca to make perception checks. with disadvantage, because it is dark out.
I'm still not mad about mine. You said perception?
Yeah.
I rolled an 18 and a 19, so I got a 19.
Nice.
And I have a 17 because I rolled 16 twice.
Hell yeah. And then also a stealth check.
Well, sorry guys, it's been real.
At least you got advantage.
I do have advantage.
Jeez. Look at
What'd
your
you roll?
face out.
I rolled a 6 and an 8
Hey.
for a 10.
Hey.
I have advantage, or, well,
Is-
no, I don't have advantage, but I have proficiency, so
Yeah.
I rolled an 18
Okay.
for a 27.
Are we all rolling stealth? Or
Cade,
just
roll a
the...
just the two people in front. Cade, roll a survival
Okay.
check to keep everybody on leash and on the path.
Can I guide myself for this?
Yes, you absolutely can cast guidance on yourself for this.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Ooh, that's actually pretty damn good. Ooh. 25.
Okay.
Above game, have you been watching Misfits and Magic?
Yeah.
Because every time you say unleash, I just keep thinking, I'm a good boy.
The scene of Brennan figuring out what Avada Kedavra would actually do is living
Yeah.
free in my head.
That shit.
Yeah, you're able to keep all three of them on the path. Cragthor and Luca, there are snakes and lizards and things that are pretty sizable
Can I,
out there off the trail, but they're more afraid of you than you are of them right now. Or they're not noticing you because you're being quiet enough.
can I catch one of them?
Oh, fuck.
Lizard or snake?
A lizard, not the snake.
So the lizard? Okay, cool. Yeah, roll an attack roll.
Not with the gun, please.
Oh. I'm doing it with with just a dagger. I'm just gonna... No, I'm doing it just normal, so it's a 17. It's just an unarmed strike. Dagger will kill it. I actually want the lizard.
Okay, so how much damage? Its AC was 11.
Oh, my unarmed strike does 0. I was just trying to catch it.
Yeah, you grapple it.
Okay. I'm gonna bring it back and give it to Finnick.
Cade, you see him with a lizard that is about 3/4 of the size of his body, and he has it by the neck, and it is just like trying to bite at Cragthor the entire time.
What the?
It's for
I-
Finnick.
And
then I
I
just
should
hand it
have
to him and run
honestly
off again.
I should have honestly expected that to happen. I'm not gonna lie.
Finnick, make a grapple. Make
I
a
should have
grapple
expected
check.
that.
So athletics.
So I have advantage.
You're not raging, so no.
Well, I have advantage on athletics
Oh, okay.
all the time.
Okay. That's crazy good.
Yeah. Oopsies. Uh, 26.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to grapple it without getting snapped by it.
I will cast Speak with Animals and start talking to him.
He is just screaming bloody murder.
Oh, I'm a friend.
Let me go! Let me go! Let me go! Let me go! Bite! I'll bite you!
What kind of lizard is this?
Think like a monitor kind of
So,
thing.
meat eater.
Yeah.
Damn, I wish I had some mice or something to give him. Some meat. I'll just pet him.
Okay. He is
just,
trying to bite you the entire time you're petting him.
and I'm just like, it's okay, buddy. I'm a friend.
Okay, probably after like 5 minutes, he gets exhausted of trying to bite you. After trying to bite Cragthor the entire time to bring it back.
Like, oh, this is my life now.
Yeah, I know.
His tail falls off, and he's just like, fine.
Ugh,
I give up.
God.
Okay, so
Um,
when Fennec is speaking to the lizard, are we hearing like him talking in common?
You hear him just like...
Oh, so we're hearing lizard speak.
Yeah.
Basically. Okay. So this is where we're at now.
I'll say in common. Anyone got any like meat on them? Or fish?
Oh, but we're, in a forest.
Yeah. And?
No, sorry, Fennec. Fortunately, my last fishing attempt didn't go so well, and he just slowly looks at the turtle.
He shrugs and then tries to feed some leaves to the lizard. Be like, here, try this. This is good.
Half of me is DMing and the other half of me is playing Luca. DM? Luca. DM?
But you have to wear multiple hats instead. No, it's
Yep,
just multiple screens.
You really just have to like wiggle between both.
Wiggle like Luca.
Yeah,
So
he'll
what are you
reluctantly
trying
eat
to
them.
feed the
He'll
lizard?
reluctantly eat it. He's not happy about it,
Cool.
but he'll reluctantly eat it.
And he'll ask the lizard if he could try something.
No, let me go.
It would be, I would let you go, but I would like to try
No, let me go.
something. I would let you go,
Let me go.
but I just want to try something.
Let me go.
And you'd be free.
Let me go.
Has to be a willing.
Damn it! The spell, it has to be willing.
What do you want to try and do to him?
East sense.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's something that Finnick has not done.
Yeah.
So
You have just above game. Hoo, there's a bird in your ear. You have from back in the day, back when Demi was the other Demi, you have a scroll of like animal friendship that you took for like a potion or
Oh yeah, there's the potion of animal friendship. Wait. Yeah.
I do have that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna cast? You're gonna drink it and cast animal friendship on him?
Yeah.
Great,
hell
cool.
yeah.
Now he's willing.
Cool.
Fuck, I hate
You're
this so
gonna
much.
use that now? You don't want to wait until like there's like a giant elephant threatening us or something?
Yeah.
Okay, go do your thing. Sorry.
And he'll cast Beast Sense and then put the lizard down There you go, friend.
I'll just, as soon as you put him down, he is flying off.
And I could see through his eyes and,
Mm-hmm.
and hear all the leaves rustling by.
Yeah.
It doesn't say a distance either.
Yeah. It's as far as it goes for an hour.
Yeah, so Finnick becomes dead weight at this point.
Did
I
you
don't
just
think-
cast put GoPro on Lizard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
Well, it's okay. I'll like,
And you
as
put-
we're all tethered to this rope, I'm gonna put Finnick on the broom, and then we'll just like glide him along with us.
Then
Balance
just put the
him very
GoPro
carefully.
on the freaking lizard, and then he put the
And you'll
VR
just hear,
headset
"Oh,
on.
Cool. Man, I need to do this more.
Yeah, you can stay looking through the lizard.
Yeah. Finnick's enjoying this.
Well, at least he's having a good day.
Oh.
You know, Cade. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just in game, just gonna say this has been such a long day. Could use a rest.
Yeah, you guys get about two hours, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw, everybody.
Hmm. 16.
Good.
19
32.
for 22.
22.
Yeah, 20 for a 25.
Hell yeah.
Funny me.
Natural 3 for a 5.
Nice.
Natural 1 for a 2.
Cyrus and Demi, you get a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Yeesh.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Is there a rocky outcropping nearby that we can start to
I'd pint? Yeah.
camp out?
You rolled pretty high on survival. You can probably find one.
Use the earring to tell crack door to get back to the group. Here seems like a pretty good spot to set up camp for the night. Demi, that dome of yours, you can change the color, right?
Yeah, I think I can make it look however I want it. We'll just kind of camouflage in.
I think this would be a good spot to do so.
I take the 10 minutes to ritual cast.
Okay.
Is Finnick still in beast sense? Just watching through the lizard?
Yeah, by the time you guys are done, by the time Demi's done casting, tiny hut, that's the word, not tower. The hour's probably up.
Tiny tower.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, where are we?
Camp.
Oh, cool.
So, how was the ride?
Oh, it was great. Man, he can move.
Oh, we could tell you were talking about it the whole time.
Oh? I couldn't hear you guys.
You
Nope.
kept going, Noom.
Oh yeah, it totally was.
Just kept making room noise. Alright, you guys can tiny hut it up. Take a long rest.
Before we take the long rest,
Yeah.
Cade is going to message to Dust. Oh no, message about sending to Dust.
Okay.
Question.
Yeah.
When I hit my long rest button, it says recover 1 level of exhaustion during this rest.
Yeah.
But it says it requires food and drink. Do I have that?
Yeah.
Okay. Just double checking.
Mm-hmm.
So we lose our point of exhaustion?
Yes.
Cool.
Cool. And we'll pick up there after break. Alright, guys, welcome back.
A good steak pun is a rare medium well done.
Thanks, I think I hate it?
Can I just get that
Physical
medium rare plus
joke.
then? Because it's just not done enough for me as a joke.
Sir, as long as you don't have any
Oh,
beef with me for
God.
making it, I'm done now.
God.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
You're not well done. We still
And
gotta
for
turn you
that,
over.
I'm gonna make you roll for weather for the day.
Ah, that's
Ooh,
punishing
yay.
everyone.
We get another dragon. I get another charge on my
Shit.
sword.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, that's a 19.
Oh, before the next morning, though, Kate is gonna do sending to Dust. And the message will read as: class contacted the Stillben, removed Thordak Lizard Falcon area, possible port, open port for supplies reinforcements if secured. West Run next destination.
Very cool.
I'll make sure I said that right before, so I have both my third levels for the next day.
Yeah, and you'll hear back. Much appreciated. I will contact those over in Wild Mountain. See that we send representatives over immediately.
And I will share that bit of information with the group.
How many more words do they have? 12?
Sounds about right.
You'll hear a pause, and then they'll continue. May run into contact of resistance, leaving Stillben. Slightly pressing matter.
I will also make sure that is shared with the group.
Is rewinding forward, or fast forwarding to the next morning and back again. You wake up to a cold, windy day.
Love.
Sorry, Finnick.
We're getting ready to leave.
Yeah.
Dummy will go talk to Cade.
Morning, Demi. Make sure you bundle up. I don't think this wind is going to die down anytime soon.
No, it's okay. I'm kind of used to the cold from Vasselheim. How are you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling okay. We did some good work in Stillben. A little pissed that we missed another opportunity to take care of the Briarwoods, but we weren't really expecting them both to be there.
Surprisingly, that's not what's weighing on my conscience today.
Is it Soren?
Yeah. When we were leaving, he said there was an opportunity, but we missed it. And it's had me thinking all
Think we
night.
might
I
have
didn't
pushed
really
a little
sleep
too
too
hard.
well. Sorry, what was that?
I think we pushed a little too hard.
Well, I'm usually good at pushing too hard. It's kind of my demeanor. It's how I handle most situations. I'm trying to change that. But I wanted to know what you thought of that arrangement. What you thought of Harg's offer for Soren. You thought we should have taken it?
Yes. But not for what was directly offered to us in spoken word, but because of the possibility of what could have happened once Soren was actually with us, out on the roads, in the fight.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I knew once we got him out of there, it was easier to help get rid of his brand. I mean, that was always the plan anyway, right? Regardless if we could have saved him or not. But that means that he would have never been free. If we would have moved his brand, he would have been an outlaw. He would have never had free will. He would have never had sovereignty to go do whatever he wanted. And to me, it was just that everything inside of me, when I heard that we had to make a choice for somebody else's life when we were asking to free them, felt like we was just doing something just as bad as they were. And I couldn't do it. And I'm sorry if you're upset with me for that.
I'm not upset with you. I'm upset with the situation. That we live in a world where this shit happens over and over again.
You know, Cyrus says we're the answer. And to me, that's being the kindness and understanding and compassion we need in the world. It's actually making the difference. And I did let my temper get the best of me. But I did dial it back because I was ready to fight that guy. I was so pissed. But I let it go. Because,
To be perfectly fair, there's a chance that we could have taken out that entire class base by ourselves if we so desired.
that's what my ego told me to.
But we would have earned the ire of Clasp in all of Taldore, and essentially painted a target on our backs, ruined any chance for the Resistance to get into Stillben, and who knows what else further down the line.
That's why I kept my mouth shut. Because I knew anything that I was going to say was my shadow speaking. It was the darkest parts of me that were ready to just end it all because I was angry in that moment. And it wasn't just for all of your safety. This whole mission is for the greater good. I just hope next time we're in this situation, we come out more victorious. And I wanted you to know that I'll mind my temper and my stubbornness going forward.
It's good to mind it, but don't let it wither. Don't let it fade. There'll be time to use it.
Thank you. Well, let's get this day started.
Yeah, let's get on the move. Hopefully when we get further away from the swamp, it'll start to warm up a little bit. Hurts my heart seeing Finnick look so miserable in the morning.
I know, me too.
Can't even give him a quick shower with the decanter because he'll probably end up freezing on his shell.
Well, I wonder if Cyrus could tinker something for him, like a little, like, hot rock.
That's actually a good question.
Oh, Cyrus,
Ah, yeah?
I've seen you tinker with things and kind of imbue them with a little bit of your magic. I was wondering if we found, like, just a simple rock, something smooth, something that could have been used for, like, a massage, if you were able to, like, imbue that with some warmth that we could possibly gift to Finnick.
Oh, I've never done anything like that before, but it might be possible. Should be simple enough thermodynamics to make it all work. As I look to the DM, is this something I can do?
As Cyrus looks at the
Possibly.
fourth wall.
Glares a hole through the first wall. Possibly.
All right. Well, this morning's scientific housekeeping, I have,
Oh God.
I think, 4 days to go now on my potion of mind reading.
Mm-hmm.
And the random one I rolled was an elixir of swiftness, which will increase your speed by 10 feet for an hour if you drink it. And then with the short rest in the morning, if I have time for that, I'll do a healing and a boldness.
Okay.
And Drix will have all of those unless somebody wants the swiftness.
Okay.
Might be good for whoever's, but that is all in the morning for me.
I'm imagining you Speedy Finnick the turtle tank.
I was gonna
With
say,
an
at least
extra 10.
flavor-wise, it might do our ectotherm some good, but
He could literally run circles around us to keep himself warm.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure Finnick can already do that. He's got a speed of 40.
Close, but not quite.
Not fast enough to keep himself warm.
Oh, no.
Okay. Oh, that hurts.
Alright, so based on how far we traveled the previous night, about how much more swamp is there before we reach the base of the summit peaks?
You guys will be out of the swamp tomorrow. And at the base of the summit peaks, probably a little bit up the next day.
Okay. Alright, everyone, I'm going to pose the question now, so that way if thought needs to be had on it before it can be done. Do we want to stop in at Zephyra, or do we want to head straight up to West Run?
Maybe at the end of the day today, you can send a message to somebody in Zephyra and find out if they need us there for anything.
Did Gilmore have anything that he was working on for us?
He was working on something for us, but it sounded like it would take a long time.
Hmm. Well, I guess, yeah, the best we could do is check in the evening, see which direction we should head.
Has Cade told us in-game about this resistance contact that we might run into?
Yes.
I believe he did, yeah.
Okay.
I shared the full
I
response.
mean, like, yeah, I mean, and that might... We'll see if we run into that person. That might affect our plans, too.
True. And I'll have to tell Dust about the Briarwoods tonight. I wasn't able to in last night's message.
I think I would have led that one.
Unfortunately, I only have so many words.
Yeah.
Cyrus,
Whoever came up with the
well,
limits of this spell was a lunatic.
Cyrus will just absentmindedly be standing there, like, fiddling with a little piece of copper wire. And he's like, if anybody wanted to get really rich, all they would have to do is invent some kind of way to spy on other people's sendings. You could call it, wiretapping.
Cyrus, you've had some great ideas in the past, but I think that one's a little too out of the wheelhouse.
Yeah, you're probably right. Not exactly my area.
Seems like something the Cobalt Soul would love to have, though. If you want to try to draw up some schematics or
I
help
mean,
writing the spell.
y'all have smarter people than me working at the Cobalt Soul. I mean,
Well, just like Harik said, we all started somewhere.
Imagine having to use sendings in code.
I want to tell you some information, but not on the sending stone. Where can we meet?
Something dark parking garage. Isn't that what it is?
The old hut on the outskirts of town.
Okay. Your day goes by without any problems. It's cold. It's a little windy, but it's not a bad traveling day.
And keeping an eye out for the resistance agent.
You don't see anybody else on the road today, which is not uncommon for you guys out here. In the evening, sorry.
No, go ahead.
We're gonna need Kate's messages before bed. So what are you gonna do?
Oh, I was just going to ask if I was on the broom and I'm above everybody else, is that bringing more attention to us?
Possibly. Depends how high you're flying.
Well, what is my vision range? 60 feet?
Yeah, roughly.
We just say like stick close to the canopy or something.
Yeah, if you're sticking close enough to the canopy, you can dive back under if something goes up higher than you. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you see wings, dive below.
Okay. You casting tower?
No, I'll do hut again.
Okay. Cade, you're
The
sending
problem with
this.
the tower is I have to take that spell.
Oh, yeah. Versus Tiny Hut being a ritual.
Correct.
Cade, anything... You're sending messages in the evening.
Yep. First one is to Dust.
Okay.
Report part 2. Briarwood's still alive. Delilah and Silas both. Took artifact of unknown origin from Clasp Vault and disappeared.
That is certainly concerning. But as long as they stay disappeared for a while and we can strengthen operations, shouldn't be too much of a worry.
Alright. And then the second one would actually be to Gilmore.
Okay.
Leaving Stillben, heading towards Sephra. Lizard folk are taken care of. Resistance might see operations here soon. Anything to update?
No updates on my end. I hope all is well.
All is well.
And that you all make it back safely. Hopefully see you in a few days. I think that'll be it.
Alright, well, nothing to report from Sephra at this point.
Lenny, you're echoing really
Though I think
badly.
they'll be... Oh dear.
Sorry, it's the fan.
Yeah, it's activating your mic, yeah.
Yeah,
Oof.
shut it.
Nothing to report from Sephra for the time being, though I'm sure they'll be glad to get a more full report as to what the fuck happened in Stillben. And nothing else to report from the Resistance. At least now they're fully aware as to what the fuck happened in Stillben, including with the Briarwoods. There's gotta be a way to make this messaging shit better.
I always say just burn 2 slots.
2 slots is all I have. 2
Mm.
slots is all I have. 2 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 slots is all I have.
How about I work on some scrolls
Fine.
for you?
If we had items like those, like scrolls, I would rather those be saved for emergency uses. In the event we don't have the slots.
I mean, I'd say being able to get a message off to a key ally when you're out of spell slots sounds like kind of an emergency to me. On a day like today where nothing happened, it's fine, but there might be other days where you really need to tell somebody something as soon as possible, but you already, you know, blasted a bunch of lizards during the day and you're fresh out.
Fresh out, but still need to get the word out.
DM,
Yeah,
how long does it take me to write a scroll?
I will tell you right now. It is it's sending's level 3, right?
Yeah.
It's 150 gold material in scroll, in paper and ink, and it takes 8 hours of crafting time.
Can I make one tonight? Wait, you said 8 hours?
Yeah.
8.
Does it have to be a consecutive 8 hours? Like,
Yep.
okay, I'm still gonna make one tonight.
Okay.
I'll be taking watch then, I guess.
Okay.
Well, we don't need watch in the hut, right?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Yep.
Well then, I'll just let the party know, and I'll end up taking a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
But I'd also like to cast divination.
Okay. So we'll do that first.
Yeah. I'm gonna message Ayun. Well, divine with Ayun. I'm gonna say, all-knowing mistress, mother of prophecy, where are the Briarwoods right now?
That's actually a really, really good question. You see, like, dark blackened stone room with, like, the glowing green of magic, or Delilah's magic, kind of lighting it up, but you don't get more than that.
I was able to see what she was doing.
Casting something.
Okay.
In terms of spell scroll, it's DC 15 Arcana check.
Okay. Exactly.
Very cool. All right. So you don't have the spell slot. You don't take a long rest. You get the point of exhaustion. The rest of you can get a long rest. Hello. Knights of D20 rating with a party of 9. Thank you all very, very much. Hello, everyone.
Welcome, Raiders!
Yeah, let's follow. Heck yeah. Y'all are awesome. Much, much appreciated. Hope you all had a wonderful session.
The next morning, Demi looks super exhausted, but I'll say to Cyrus,
Are you okay, Demi? You look like you didn't sleep a wink.
I didn't, but I kind of took your advice. I decided to stay up and make that spell scroll sending, just in case we really needed it.
Oh, you're so kind. You look. I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but terrible.
Well, I also did something else before I made the scroll. I divined with Ioun.
Oh.
I know that you found it alarming when that third eye popped up in the middle of my forehead last time. Every time I cast it now and talk to her, that's what I think about.
Oh. Just because I wasn't expecting it, and I had never seen you do that before.
Wow. My divination wasn't very fruitful this time. I saw a dark room, very nondescript, I guess. But I wondered where the briar woods were, and I got flashes of Delilah and her magic. I was just wondering, and I'm gonna cast a silent image of like what I saw, kind of like of the room.
Okay.
Is this kind of what the ziggurat looks like?
What do I see?
Kind of. I would say it kind of looks like the ziggurat, but not room, but not really. It looks different.
Hard to tell. This looks a little, and it could be a different ziggurat someplace, because we know there are more than one of those.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Kato poke his head over Cyrus' shoulder to look at the image. Could it be whatever was on the... wherever Delilah ended up going when she disappeared through that orb last time?
Yeah, it's hard to say. All we realize is that they're in a dark room doing magic, which could be anywhere.
DM, can I make a Arcana check or a History check to see if I can decipher like what that orb was from how they described it? Like what I know about portals and stuff, what I've studied.
I would think you, based off of their descriptions, you have a pretty good idea that it's a sphere of annihilation. Or at least seems to appear to be a sphere of annihilation. Which makes the fact that you saw Delilah Briarwood after that a little confusing.
Well, based on what you told me
I'm
about
getting
that last thing,
above game. I'm getting deja vu. I feel like this has been asked before,
Deja vu.
and it was portal to the Shadowfell.
no, I said I thought that's what it was, and I didn't say it in game, but you're right. We did
Oh,
talk
okay.
about it.
I'm sorry.
No,
I
it's
was just
fine.
like, wait, if Demi's
That
already
might have
gotten the
been
answer to
Patreon
this, I don't.
conversation, I don't
No.
know.
Yeah.
No.
I just surmised I knew the answer to it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I'll type
but
So I guess if you tell Cyrus about the Sphere of Annihilation, I don't think that's magic he knows of, but it's like, oh, whatever it is, it's something at her.
So, I mean, I know that it wasn't like a scrying spell or anything like that. I just thought, because it was coming from a divine source of intuition, basically, and guidance, that hopefully I could see that box. I'm just worried that whatever that is in that box is, the longer we take to catch up to them again, it's going to have consequences.
I think you're right to be worried. The Briarwoods don't strike me as people you can just find.
Yeah.
They're gonna make their presence known when they choose to make it known. That's my intuition, and my intuition is usually wrong. Take that with a grain of salt.
Above game, did we ever talk about the third person that they were traveling with in game?
No. You didn't.
Did we see that person in the vault, though? I thought it was just the two of them.
Correct.
I cast that silent image of the hooded figures, but we didn't see that actual person.
Yeah, they weren't in the vault. That third person was not in the vault.
Well, anyway, Kate, here's that scroll, and I hand you a scroll of sending.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Demi. Hopefully, this doesn't come in handy too soon, but I'm certain it will.
Like Cyrus said, it's always good to be prepared.
Agreed.
Stay on that room today. You're excused from walking.
I appreciate it. If you see something come flying down at you, just know that I fell off because I fell asleep.
Oh.
Am I the only one that has feather fall?
You might be, yeah.
I think so. I think so.
Well,
Just try to hover a bit off the ground, a couple of feet. We'll try to. If you fall asleep, we'll try to make sure that you stay aloft and you don't go into a tree.
I appreciate it.
Okay. And somebody just roll a d20 for the travel day, as it's another cold and windy day.
I've got that.
11.
Okay.
Ooh.
Cool.
So cold.
It's another crisp one. Sorry, Finnick.
Lovely.
Elixirs for today.
Yeah.
I rolled the same elixir of swiftness as
Good.
yesterday. Just 2 elixirs, same shit. Just deduct 1 more day from the potion of mind reading, which is now 3 days away.
Hell yeah.
Is it possible to silvery barbs the weather?
No.
Imagine. I don't like this weather roll. Do it again.
No, you didn't
Oh,
roll for
guys,
weather. You
it's,
just,
that's
it's
actually-
11, 11, 11. Make a wish.
you just rolled for travel. Oh, it is.
Oh,
11,
hey, yeah,
11.
it is.
Hey, it's 11, 11, 11, 11. And
Happy
Cyrus
I gotta
rolled
wait
a
another
Swan Day to
hour.
those who celebrate.
And I rolled an 11. There you go.
Fuck.
Happy Pocky Day to those who celebrate.
Yup.
Make a wish.
We're all divinely
Damn,
guided.
still isn't true.
I gotta wait an hour.
Damn.
It's only 10:11 here.
It's only 10:11 here too, man. I'm right there with you.
Yup.
It's only 8:11 here.
Well, time is a
got
construct,
3
so
hours
if
to go.
it's 11:11 one place, it is
time
everywhere.
Time is a weird soup.
It is 5 o'clock
is.
somewhere.
Just
It's a weird soup, but it is good soup.
Just
I guess somewhere in the middle of the
Technically.
Pacific Ocean, it's 5 o'clock.
Meaning it's perfect for an island. Out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere.
just canonically, it's a great day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me of something I read yesterday that actually made so much sense.
Alright.
I'll share it later during Patreon.
Back on the rails.
There's rails?
There's never rails.
There are never any rails.
All right.
Just very, very worn out bumpers.
This is very, very true. Give me a minute. Sorry. I'm reading like 3 different things right now.
How does new boots feel, Luca?
How does what feel?
Your new boots. They look great on you.
Oh. Thank you. They're nice. They cover my feet.
You never sure they're not as comfortable as Cyrus's wonderful invention, but
I recognize these boots. They were made by a famous elvish craftsman named Ulrich Gwendolen Gilwain. So you can see his maker's mark here.
And down he goes. Down he goes.
As you guys get to the more muddy riverbed crossing here, as you guys are near the end of the swamp, can you all make a perception check for me?
21.
Passive 11.
Ooh, 22.
Cool.
Crocs. God.
18.
8.
That's a 9.
Or I get 8 or passive 12.
8.
Okay.
No, yeah, I rolled a 6.
Okay.
So half the group doesn't see it.
So
See what?
Who got a 22 or higher?
Oh,
22 or
Um,
higher?
Yeah.
only Cade.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
You are about there, crossing across this riverbed mudcade. Is this the normal marching order if you guys are doing 2x2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
Works for
god.
me.
When we make perception checks and then he asks for our marching order.
Oh, fuck.
Cade, you look over to the mud to your right. At the last second, you notice 2 green eyes in the mud, fully submerged in the riverbed, as it raises its head up and lets out its acid breath. So I need Cyrus,
Quickly try
Cragthor,
to pull the
Luca,
shield.
and Demi to make dexterity saving throws.
So this is something I can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so all of
gonna
us, or
No, just the
everyone
back
but-
4. Just the back 4, because it's a 5-foot
Oh,
line.
God.
Well, that was
Oh, it's a
5.
line. Okay.
That's a 5.
At 20 for
That's a
22.
6.
Okay, cool.
19.
19. All right, so Luca, or I will just say this instead. Hold up, let me get my calculator out here. Cyrus and Demi, you both take 52 points of acid damage.
Holy!
Cragthor and Luca take half, which is 26.
And I have resistance to acid, so I take 13.
Yes.
You can't outslime the slime.
You cannot outside the slime. Are you two unconscious?
Uh-huh.
Nope. I'm barely up.
As a black dragon rears its head out of the mud, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh,
please.
fuck.
Oh.
For the record, that was not me. I rolled yes.
Oh, that was
Skydor, you
me.
got your fucking wish.
I feel like
feel bad
Black
because I
Dragon
said
in the
it.
swamp is probably a planned thing. I deflect blame off myself.
Nope, you totally rolled the dragon.
God fucking damn it.
It wasn't me this time.
Rolled the goddamn dragon. 11, 11, and I rolled an 11, and I got the goddamn dragon.
He's about there. All right. Anybody have over a
That's cocked.
20?
24.
Cool. $20 to $15.
20.
15.
18.
Demi, did you remember to roll with disadvantage?
Initiative?
Yeah, it's an ability check.
Oh shit, yeah, you're exhausted still.
So there's a 15 for Cyrus.
Oh, I got another 20.
That's incredible. 15 to 10.
8.
Oh my gosh, that means my death saves now are at disadvantage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hear any. I didn't hear anyone's in 15 to 10, so I'm like, okay, it's definitely giving me the next section
Cragthor
now.
and
8.
Luca.
I said 18.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, good.
Luca.
And a 5 for the cube.
Wow, we're all over the place today.
You are.
Yeah.
Not supposed to kick desk.
All right, Finnick and then Demi.
That wasn't desk. That was
Oh.
chair.
Um,
Ow.
bonus action, rage.
Mhm.
And I'm going to run in swinging.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to attack. Oh, I didn't change that. Oops. Alright. And I'm going to attack recklessly.
Okay.
23 to hit.
23 hits.
Uh, 13 damage.
Okay.
Next swing.
Yep.
Oh. I rolled double fours.
4
14.
misses.
Okay.
Bounces off his armor.
Yeah, I'm just staring the dragon, staring him down.
Okay. Great. Demi.
I thought I right clicked. Oh no, I didn't. Hold on. Okay, so I rolled a 10 and a 12, so I'm good.
You're good. That is a success. Legendary action at the end of its turn. He's gonna smack Finnick with a tail attack.
Okay.
That is a 26 to hit.
Yep.
Half is 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Cragthor and then Luca. Or Cragthor and then Cyrus, sorry. I flipped where I wrote you guys down. Let me fix that.
Wait, how far away is he?
About 30 feet from you.
I am actually gonna run up to his flank.
Okay.
Or its flank. And then I'm gonna take a swing with 9 lives.
Okay.
Or well, my 2. So first one is 19 for a 29 to hit.
Owl hit. I thought you rolled 19 total, and I was gonna be like, okay.
And it's gonna be 12 points of piercing and then 5 points of necrotic.
So 17.
Oh,
Got it.
and I regain a charge.
Yep.
That's one. I get another attack. Give me 1 second. I'm looking at something else. Great. We'll take another attack.
Mm-hmm.
That's an 18 for a 28.
That will hit.
And it's going to be 13, 17 points of damage.
Cool.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action, and I'm going to Misty Step off to the right side.
Like 30 feet back there.
No, off to the right flank, the other side, like through.
Like 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Cool. Cyrus.
All right, I am gonna quicken a cloud of daggers right behind him.
Okay. Got it.
And then Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
18 to hit.
That will unfortunately miss.
All right, second Eldritch Blast. 26 to hit.
That will definitely hit. Let me rephrase that on the 18. 18 just misses.
Okay. That's going to be 11 force damage, and he's pushed back into the cloud of daggers. And the cloud of daggers will do 17 damage.
Damn.
Then I'm going to leave Drix where he is, and I'm going to book it 30 feet back away from him.
Straight back?
Yep.
Okay.
And then on Drix's turn, he'll give an elixir of healing to me.
To Demi? Okay.
Yeah. So that will be... Yeah. Double check. It is 2d4 plus 1, so you'll heal 7.
Cool. He's going to use his wing attack, but nobody's in range for it to do damage as a legendary action at the end of Cyrus's turn. And he will move right there into melee with everybody. Be super nice about it, and then, it's his turn. He'll take his bite and claw attack.
That's... Oh, yeah. Never mind. Go ahead.
He's out of it 'cause it's legendary.
Oh.
He'll take his
Yep.
bite and claw attacks at...
He moved, right?
He was more than 10 feet away from you.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, because Cyrus pushed him back into the cloud of daggers.
Oh.
He'll use his bite and 2 claws on Cade. That's only a 16.
Not on Demi?
No, that's only a 16 to hit.
Just scratches off the shield.
First claw attack is slower. And another 15 and even lower. So all 3 hits, boom, 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 off of the shield. And then at the end of his action, he'll do Frightful Presence, so DC or a wisdom saving throw for all of you against frightened.
Everyone?
Everyone. It's a 120-foot radius.
Okay.
What kind of saving throw?
Wisdom.
Oh.
You gotta honor the cock, man.
Damn. 7.
It was stuck on the spokes.
Okay. Cyrus fails.
Luke also fails. I got an 8.
Okay.
19.
Succeeds.
14 for
21.
Demi.
Demi
Oh my God.
fails. Cade, what'd you get?
21.
Saves. Crackdoor, what'd you get?
Have to roll at disadvantage, but I rolled a 20 and a 17 for an 18.
Succeeds. Wait, why are you disadvantaged?
Because my celerity mutagen that I
Oh,
took for the
shit.
extra dex.
Yeah. Oh,
I was making
succeeds,
sure I thought
sorry.
it was wisdom.
Yeah, it is wisdom. Succeeds. So Cyrus, Luca, Demi are frightened. As Cade, it is now your turn.
All right. Okay, shit. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to start off with Old Faithful Spirit Guardians.
Yep.
Then I'm immediately going to Action Surge. And I'm going to attack it with the War Pick.
Okay.
Specifically, I'm going for a Distracting Strike.
Okay.
So if this hits, the next attack roll against the target will have advantage until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 19 on the die, so yeah, that hits.
That'll definitely hit.
Right. So that turns it from a 1d8 to a 2d8 plus 4.
Yep.
Oh, that's not too bad. 13 points of piercing. And now, for some reason, it seems very focused on me and not focused on anything else around it.
Yeah, he'll take a tail attack, swipe at you. Legendary action.
Okay.
Actually, no. He'll use 2 legendary actions and make a wing attack. So I need every creature within 10 feet of the dragon, which includes Drix, to make a dexterity saving throw. So that's Cade, Luca, and Demi.
Big one in whammies.
Dirty 20.
That's actually not that bad.
Saves.
Drix has a 9.
Drix will fail. Hello, Ghost.
18.
That's a 3 for Demi.
Okay, cool. So Luca will take no damage and not be knocked prone. Drix, Demi, and Cade will all take 13 points of damage and be knocked prone.
Drix is
18 didn't
Oof.
save?
18 did not save.
Well, that's okay. I'm just going to take the 13
Drix.
damage. I can't be knocked prone.
And he will, yeah, exactly. And he will fly half his fly speed up over there.
Get the fuck back here.
so Drix poof and his bag of potions will fall to the ground around where Demi is.
Okay. Actually, is
I'm
Demi
gonna
still
pick
up?
The reaction. attack.
Nope.
She's down again.
Yep.
Can I take the reaction? Opportunity attack when he flew away?
Yeah, disadvantage.
Why? What disadvantage?
You're knocked prone.
I can't be knocked
Oh,
prone.
yeah, that's right. You
I'm
can't be
immune
knocked
to being
prone. Yeah,
knocked
yeah,
prone.
yeah. So yeah, you absolutely can make a opportunity attack.
19.
What are you, an NPC fighting against Dietrich on Wednesdays?
Damn. I'm sorry, did that cut a little deep? I'm sorry.
I have a thing that automatically knocks people prone, and
at least
Nope, they're
every
immune to
other
the prone
one. At
condition.
least every other one is immune to the prone condition. How much damage?
it was every one for like 3 months in a row.
Yeah, it was kind of nuts.
10 piercing. How's it looking now as it's flying away and it takes that pick to the knee?
It's bleeding. It's showing signs of woundage. Also, thank you to everybody who followed, by the way, from the raid. I much appreciate it. You guys are awesome. They're just kind of slowly rolling in.
It made me understand how Royce felt with necrotic damage a couple Monday campaigns ago.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Never did any.
That was Cade's turn. Luca, you are up.
Let's see, and I am mightily afeared, so I can't move closer to it.
Yes.
And
And you also have
But it is-
disadvantage while your frightened thing is in line of sight of you.
Okay. But that doesn't matter if I cast an ice storm on it.
No, it
Because
doesn't.
it needs to make the dex save. Dex 16.
I'll use a legendary resistance.
Okay. So it takes 2d8 bludgeoning damage.
Love it. I might have mathed wrong. I didn't math wrong. It will use a legendary resistance.
Okay. So 8 bludgeoning damage, half to 4, and then 4d6 cold damage. Oops. 6, 12, 20. Plus 5 is 25 cold damage, halved to 12. And it's difficult terrain, but he has wings, so he doesn't really care. And I don't think... I guess I'll position it so that, like, he's sort of at the front edge of it.
Okay.
So that the difficult terrain won't impede Finnick.
Okay.
Since I think he's the only one who will melee necessarily. Or
Okay.
I guess Cade will too, but yeah, just do one of those.
Yeah, like that.
So
Cool.
y'all can still get to him, but the terrain isn't gonna bother him because he's got wings. So
Great. Any movement?
I'm trying to think. Where did Drix drop the bag?
Basically right in
Next to
front of
Demi. Yeah.
Okay. I think Luca will stay there.
you. Okay. Finnick.
How far away from me is he now?
Out 55 feet away from you.
Damn.
Oh no. Almost like I know how much you could move or something.
Did you take the swiftness elixir? Probably not.
You didn't.
It's in the bag.
Yeah.
It's in the bag that you're holding now.
But would I be able to pick up the bag?
Yeah,
On
it's
my
a free
turn, or
as
is-
a free object interaction, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then I will grab the bag.
Yeah, you just can't like open it and take something out of it.
Yeah.
So the only way up is to the left of the dragon.
Yeah. No, you can get up right in front of him too.
Can I move 40 feet to the right?
To the right?
Yeah, to the right of me.
Yeah, like
So
over
I want to
there.
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because.
Yeah, you
dragon
go-
cone.
It's a line, but yeah.
Oh, it's a line for the
Mhm.
dragon.
Yeah.
And then. I'll do a damage to myself.
Okay. Cool.
And I will. Can I do that as a bonus action?
Yeah.
I'm gonna withdraw
Okay.
since I can't get up to him.
Cool. Cool.
And that will be back.
Demi.
I succeeded with a 14.
Okay, cool. Damn, you're getting lucky.
I rolled a 19 and a 14 on that one.
Dang. Two really high numbers. All right. Craig Thorne, then Cyrus. All right, what's Craig Thorne doing?
So I have a question, right?
Yeah.
2-weapon fighting means I have my pistol already out too, right?
If you so chose to when you drew your weapons, yeah.
I would have. Okay. Then we're gonna go ahead and Crimson Right it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take 4 points of damage.
You're better than me. Dude, like 2 weeks you were gone in a row. I think I rolled the max damage on the die.
All right, then we're gonna take the attack with the pepper box.
Okay.
You get advantage on this one, by the way, because no one's tried to hit the damn thing yet.
I know, and I rolled with it. I rolled a 20. I rolled a 16 for a 27.
That definitely hits.
Damn, so close.
8 plus. So it's gonna be 14 points of piercing, and then 4 points from the Crimson Right, which is. That's done.
18.
Yeah.
Is there any other racial trait you may want to use?
Yeah, I'm about to.
Fury the Small is 3 points of damage or 4?
It's 3.
Okay, so 21 points of damage.
Yeah, and then I get a second attack too.
Yep.
Sorry, I haven't used some of these.
So you're saying it's been a while.
Been a while.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and make this a Deadeye shot, and I'm gonna have advantage again.
Okay.
$19 on the dot for a 30. And that's gonna be another 15 points of damage with the Fury of the Small.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, brain's working.
Yeah, mine's not.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna chill after those.
Oh, I totally forgot. Luke, at the end of your turn, make another wisdom saving throw against Frightened Presence.
Oh, right. We'll save, yeah.
Yeah, wisdom save.
14.
You are still frightened.
I'm still a spooked.
Still spooked. Still a spooked. All right. Cyrus.
Okay. So I'm still frightened. I'm gonna just back from the dragon
Okay.
and see that Demi is down again, and healing word Demi.
Okay.
Just at first level. So you'll heal me.
I'll hear what?
3.
3.
3.
I
You're
heard 80.
up and no, just uno dos tres. But you're up, and as long as he doesn't come after you, your next turn, you'll get a turn, hopefully. And then I'll just try to Eldritch Blast him with disadvantage.
Okay.
That's a 14 to hit.
Rocks in front of him. Kicks up some dust.
The second one, I rolled a natural 16 and a natural 17, so that's going to be a 24 to hit.
That will hit. Yeah.
That's 12 force damage, and I'll knock him back 10 feet.
Very cool. Awesome.
Knock him back 10 feet. Yep.
I did, yeah.
And then end of my turn, I'll save again for frightened.
Yep.
5.
Okay. You are still frightened.
Still a scared.
What the fuck is Nibbles doing? They're sitting so weird. All right. He's going to go here with a bunch of his move speed. He's going to let a 50-foot line go. I need Finnick and Cade to make dexterity saving throws. As he's going to breath weapon again.
And I can see this.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, you can see it.
Didn't you withdraw?
Oh, you're right. You can't see it.
Oh,
You're in your
Okay.
shell.
Yeah.
right.
Ah.
18.
Okay, that will succeed.
So that's a natural 20 for a 19.
Great, cool. Let me divide this by 2.
Oh shit.
27
That's never a good
points
sign.
of acid damage.
Fuck.
Halved again is
13 still.
13.
So 27 is already halved?
Yeah, 27 is already halved.
Holy shit. Cage just sees this coming, like, there's no way it's gonna reach. There's no way it's gonna. Oh fuck, it's gonna reach!
Yeah. It's just like, yeah, there's no way that breath weapon reach. Oh, shit, it reaches.
Oh fuck.
And he'll take his other 20 feet and go up onto the cliff right there. Actually... No, he'll take his other 20 feet and get in melee with Cragthorn. So, Finnick, you just hear as the dragon takes off.
Was he within 5 feet of
You
me?
can't see him.
Still.
Nope, that's how it works.
Damn it.
Says right there, target you can see.
Bro. Did he feel close?
No, he didn't feel close. He felt like he was
Damn.
5 feet out of your reach and stayed 10 feet away. Also, that's a 12 out of 10 joke there, Demi. Taya. Cade, you're up.
All right. How far is Crackdoor from me?
Probably like 35 feet, 30 feet. 10, 20, 30. Can she there?
Shit, so I can't bait and switch on him. Damn it.
Nope.
Oh well, fuck it. Guess we'll get some inside the spiritual guardians. Spirit guardians. So instead, because I can't do any of my fighter shit with it. The fuck? There you go.
Are you laughing at what I sent you, Raj?
No, I'm laughing at the GIF Letty posted because now I just have that entire episode just flashed back into my head at once. No.
I'm gonna shoot a second level guiding bolt.
Second level guiding bolt, okay. Yeah.
That's gonna be a 23 to hit. So yeah, that
That
definitely
will
hits.
definitely hit. He thinks he's people. Danger zone!
Lana! Danger zone!
Yeah. Like the year after that Archer episode came out, Danger Zone was the name of my fantasy football team, and the Yahoo team, or the ESPN team abbreviation was Lana in all caps.
That's perfect. Damage, by the way, on that guiding bolt is going to be 23. And now he's shiny.
Yeah. Legendary action, he's gonna take a hit on Cragthor.
At disadvantage because my cloak of displacement, and I haven't taken a hit since my last turn.
That is true. That is still a 19 to hit, though. With disadvantage.
I think so. That's not a bonus
No,
action.
blood curse.
Okay.
-6 to that roll.
So it's a 13 to hit, which I assume misses by a lot.
Misses.
Cool. Awesome.
By the way, for a bonus action, just because I want to farm legendary resist usage, I'm going to telekinetic shove him back 5 feet.
Okay, what's the save on that? Oh, he's huge.
It's a
size.
strength 14.
He's huge size.
It doesn't actually tell me that.
Oh, I thought it was
it doesn't say.
Okay. What's the save on
It just
it?
says one creature you can see within 30 feet. It's only a 14 strength save, but hey, if I can get him to burn a legendary,
That's
I'll
a
take it.
22.
Okay, so yeah.
He like digs
It's a
like
burn farm, then
one
it'll
thing.
work.
He just digs like one claw into the ground and just doesn't move.
It's about sending a message, Cade.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. And well, the first message I sent him was "fuck you," and it led to him having a sacred burn mark across his face.
Yeah.
Speaking of, how is he looking now?
Hurt.
Good.
Like,
Good.
Very hurt.
Big
Very.
mood.
Big mood.
Nice.
Big ouchie.
Luke, it's your turn.
All right. I want to get the elixir of boldness out of the bag and hand it to Demi.
Okay. So you're not pouring it in her mouth. So we'll say free
Right.
object interaction to pull it out, bonus action to hand it to her.
If that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Is that cool, Demi?
Yeah, I'll take it from you.
Okay. And then I will use my action to cast Snowball Storm at 4th level.
Okay.
That's a Dex 16 again.
26.
Okay. So he takes half of 5d6. Hey, you know how I can treat all my 1s as 2s?
Hey, did that come in handy?
No, because I rolled all 2s.
Oh.
Or I rolled a bunch of
Ooh.
2s.
Oh,
Well,
no.
6, 2, 2, 2, 1. So, 10, 13 plus 5 is 18 cold damage. Halved is 9.
Cool.
And that doesn't leave an unsightly area of terrain.
Awesome. So.
And then do I get to try and save for my
You do.
feared?
You do.
Cool. It's a 14 again. I think that didn't work last time either.
It did not. Okay. End of Luca's turn.
And then, actually, sorry, just real quick. I think I will move, sort of over closer to like the fallen tree.
Okay, like back a little ways.
Yeah.
Okay. End of Luca's turn, legendary action. He's gonna do his wing attack, so I need Cragthorn Cade to make dexterity saving throws, please.
And unfortunately, on these legendary actions, it doesn't trigger the Spirit Guardian's response.
No.
Sag.
26.
Okay.
Got stuck. That's a 16.
Okay. So you take the 13 points damage, but you can't be knocked prone.
Yay!
Cragthorn,
Ow.
you are not knocked prone and don't take the damage, and he is going to move half his fly speed up to the top of the rock.
God fucking damn it! Get your ass back here.
Finnick.
He can move when it's not his turn?
Yep.
Oh,
Legendary
shooter.
actions, man, they're a bitch.
Yeah. They're also more of a
Um,
bitch if you read the
especially when
monster
you have
manual and realize they can take any action on their action list.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, legendary actions are really fun when you realize how powerful they are.
How high up is he?
It's about 25 feet up a rock face.
Good. Could I get to him?
No.
No.
Yeah, because it'd be like 20 feet there and like 20 feet up, so you'd still be like 15 feet away.
I can get close to him though.
Yeah, you can get within 15 feet of him. If you dash, you could get into melee.
Yeah, but then I can't do anything else.
Yeah.
You
Be
can take
nice
a
to be able
reaction attack on him if he runs away.
True. Yeah, I'll dash and get up and I'll get kind of behind him
Okay. And you lose rage.
and I'll bonus action do 1 damage to
Bonus
myself.
action is withdrawal.
Oh shit, yeah. Fuck.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Demi.
Bonus action to take the potion.
No, it's an action.
Oh,
I assume you're standing up from prone.
yeah.
Okay.
Am I able to get on the? Is it going to be an action to get on the broom?
No. I think it's a bonus action to activate the broom. It should say on the item.
Let me look.
I'll look too and double check.
Oh, I didn't know I could send the broom to travel alone. Didn't read that little handy little dandy.
Nope, your broom is technically a free object interaction.
Okay, so I'm gonna get on the broom.
Yep.
I'm gonna fly up so I'm within 30 feet of him.
You can't move closer to him. You're frightened.
So is he 30 feet within 30 feet of them?
He's about 60 feet away from you right now. Yeah.
I'm still frightened even though I died, or I was knocked unconscious and
Yeah.
came back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, bear with me then 1 second. Well, I guess, you know what? Just forget it. I will do, I'll just take the potion as my action then.
Okay.
There's no way to try to break the frightened condition?
You save at the end of your turn.
Okay. Well, that'll be my turn.
Wisdom save at the end of your turn.
I didn't roll. Oh, so, yeah. I rolled. Oh, okay, that was even better. So, a 21.
Okay. Yeah, you're.
I rolled
safe.
a 21 and a 25.
Yep,
Cool.
you're no longer frightened.
Perfect.
I don't think you have
You
disadvantage.
don't
on
have
the save.
disadvantage
It's
on
only
saving throws.
Oh, okay.
It's
Well,
just ability
21
checks.
then.
And you get the plus 1d4 if it matters from the boldness.
Let's just roll that, just the hell of it, since I didn't get a turn. Oh, no, it was a 1. So 22. 22 is a good number.
22 definitely saves. Yep, you're no longer frightened. You're frightened. Alright. Cragthor, you're up.
Great. Yeah, I have 4 bullets left. So, pepperbox shot number 1. 26.
Has anybody attacked him since Guiding Bolt?
No.
So you have advantage if you want to crit fish.
You did it!
I hate my life.
No,
19
he
for
rolled
a
a
thing.
Did it.
19. Yeah. He did.
Oh,
It definitely hits though. 30 definitely hits.
fuck.
That's gonna be 12 plus. That's 16 points.
Okay.
Then we're gonna roll the second shot. Oh, that's not as good. That's at 22,
That will hit.
which is gonna be another 17 points of damage.
Cragthor,
Yeah.
how do you want to do this?
Oh, he's taking a shot straight through the eyes.
Okay.
Like right here. You just see the bullet fly out, like the thunder around it, and boom, straight through the skull.
And he like sees the shot coming and flaps up and tries to get away from it as it goes, and then he just loses his grip and falls down into the riverbed. Prostrated on the ground.
Oh, it was going down. I was about to action surge, by the way. He wasn't making it through that turn.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all are out of initiative order.
I'll climb down.
Okay.
I'll return the bag to Cyrus.
Oh, by the way,
Oh.
can I get my grip point back for that?
You do absolutely great.
Oh, thanks. Is Demi okay? Where did Demi go? And he'll look every except up in the air. Like, Demi! Demi!
Luca will just sort of point up with a tendril.
Oh,
I think
I
Luca
have to
will
get
point
used
up
to
with one
that.
hand and then the other hand, and then as Cyrus continues to look around, Luca will sprout more hands pointing up.
Just more just pops up.
pseudopods everywhere.
Like
Aw.
8 pseudopod. No, like one giant pseudopod like the genie does in Aladdin with the
Demi
Last
just
thing
calls
Neon
down
said
to
is
you.
look up.
Demi just calls down and says, "Sorry, we lost Drix again."
He's kind of an asshole, but I do have to get him back
Oh, I like
tonight.
him.
Point of contention. Demi, you did not fail a death saving throw.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Why is that a point of contention?
What?
I didn't know.
So-
I was asking. I didn't remember if
Oh,
they failed
okay.
one or not. Is it a buff
I was
game for
about
those
to
of you
say,
who remember
was
the
that a-
rules? If you fail a death saving throw and come back up at the end of combat, you gain a point of exhaustion for the fail.
Mm.
So
Oh.
Demi does not get another. point
Sorry,
of
bud.
exhaustion.
Nice try.
I'll work harder at it next
I mean, you still have one.
Yeah, that's why he was trying to give me another.
week. No,
Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Insult
That
to
would've
injury
been
there,
rude.
Dan.
When Demi comes down on the room, I'll do a 3rd level cure wounds for her.
Oh, Cyrus, I don't want you to waste your magic. I'll just, when we take a short rest, I'll try to recover some of it.
When we take a short rest, I'm getting the magic back.
Oh,
Warlock,
that's
baby.
true.
Have some free healing.
Warlock.
I don't see you as a
you-
warlock.
Fucker.
Well, you're very kind, but it's factually what I am. 16 healing.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, anytime.
Kid'll stumble back over, wiping the acid off the shield and his armor.
Sorry,
Fucker's got
my
reach.
Discord feed stuttered a little bit right when you said wiping the acid. So I just heard wiping the ass and then freeze and then continued. And
Mid.
fucking phenomenal.
10 out of 10, no
Love it.
notes.
Fucking
I think
love
on that.
those
I think on that
moments,
bomb.
man.
I think on that bombshell, we'll pick it up next week.
Sure.
Ow.
Yeah, Kay's just walking around wiping the ass.
Id.
Like you do.
Ass id, like you do.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's funny. Your video feed actually stuttered when you did that.
That's funny.
Anyways.
Like I saw the bit
Yeah.
rate
Discord.
drop.
Discord
Thank
just
you.
really doesn't want us to say
Well,
ass.
thank you for hanging out, Pepper. It's
No.
always a blast having you around. Thanks everybody. Thank you, Knights of D20 for the raid. Thank you, Critical Miss, Fenrir Shadow, Support Life, PD Train, and Xeroxes for the follows this evening. We'll be back on
When's
Wednesday.
Ghost Pepper joining our table?
At some point, hopefully. I know when I want him to come in, so we're gonna have that talk at some point. If he's available, I know when I want to bring him in, and not just for a one shot. So we'll see you all Wednesday for the final arc of Busters, which seems
Womp, womp,
crazy.
womp.
Wait, it's the final episode?
It's final arc.
Final arc.
We're starting the
Oh,
last chapter.
And,
Already?
Like a month.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
It's only been
shit.
2.5 years.
Yeah, right. Crazy.
Yes.
All right.
The
Raid's
ar-
about to pop.
the
So
arc-
we're gonna go raid.
The
See
arc
y'all later.